In March 2012, leading international business thinkers from across different industries gathered for the first ever Technology Frontiers Conference, organized by the Economist Conferences Unit.
I'd like to thank our founding sponsor Ricoh, our gold sponsors Accenture, Huawei and InvestKL.
With Ricoh as founding sponsor, a sold-out Technology Frontiers audience brought together the collective minds of more than 300 leading business thinkers from over 25 Fortune Global 500 listed companies to discuss and debate how technology can transform business, social and economic fortunes.
Well, we decided to organize this event because there are a large number of very important developments in the world of business and technology and social and economic developments, which were all converging to create possibly an inflection point in how technology works for people, works for businesses.
Organizations were actually early adopters. But at some point when it became mobile social, when the world became open, when you had to have conversations with your consumers en masse and in real ways, they became closed. They became stagnant.
A first of its kind, Technology Frontiers provided thought-provoking ideas and debate on how technology has and will continue to shape the way businesses work, help to create new business models and ways to cooperate.
At Google, for example, our Google Docs and presentations and spreadsheets and the like are in the cloud. Multiple people can touch those documents at the same time. And they do so in real time. You can literally be talking over IP to a group of people that are observing and possibly manipulating a document or a spreadsheet or a presentation concurrently.
Opening day presenters included Bren Ferren, Chief Creative Officer of Applied Mind, who discussed how imagination is key to leverage new opportunities that innovation can offer.
Where we really are, and in this I'm sort of quoting an observation of a colleague, Alan Kay, is here. Because the computer revolution hasn't begun yet. And what you're seeing happen now, all of these enormous changes in behavior, how we think about so many things in our world, is all happening before the curve has actually started to lift off. So if you think it's an exciting ride to date, fasten your seatbelts because you haven't seen anything yet.
Hugh Hare, heading up MIT's Biomechatronic Lab, provided an eye-opening insight into how technology has opened the opportunity for a generation Human 2.0, where technology has enabled new minds, new bodies, and new identities.
Finishing up, I'll just say this. In this 21st century, again, through these advances in regenerative medicine, genetics, and bionics, we will largely eliminate disability in the world. And will also set the technological foundation for an enhanced human experience. And the only limits in that augmentation, that extension, are those of the laws of nature and the very limits of our collective imaginations. Thank you.
The first day of the program was concluded by a Ricoh-sponsored gala dinner and a demonstration from Microsoft Research of how motion detection and simulation will allow us to change the way people interact with each other and technology in the future. On the second day of the program, further speakers included Sir John Hegarty, Worldwide Creative Director of BBH Advertising Agency, discussing how harnessing creativity using technology is key to staying competitive.
Today, the way you can communicate with people, what you can do, the ideas you can have, can be done very, very economically and can be built in a way which is really, really exciting. So it is unbelievably the most exciting time to be in marketing.
Both days of the event were broadcast live on the internet, and with a highly interactive Tech Frontiers hashtag, those who were unable to attend the event in person were still able to participate in an online debate and ask questions to the speakers.
In this session, which I should mention is sponsored by Ricoh, we want to talk about the world of work today and how some very prominent experts and practitioners think that world is going to change.
But what's happened for those people who are highly skilled is that their work has become what you might call hyper-specialised. And we see this as a very big technological trend at work.
From our perspective, they definitely want to learn.
Yeah.
They definitely want this collaboration. It's
Yeah.
so important to them. So not only sort of in the UK, but globally, collaborate, and especially in verticals that we're finding. It's been an absolutely unbelievable opportunity to meet some high-level customers, some C-level people from some great companies.
In other words, is it the organization or is it the individual?
The first ever Technology Frontiers sponsored by Ricoh demonstrated that it is this new imaginative and collective thinking of people that is key to drive change and move forward.
If I'm going to turn your cookie on such that you know I'm on site A and site B, something has to happen between site A and site B, aside from you making more money, for me to turn that cookie on.
The topics that have been discussed is exactly what's on our mind every day. You know, how are we going to make Ricoh become a company with a straight competitive advantage? And so the topics on its own has also helped us to understand that the direction we are going to is absolutely right.
To learn more about the Ricoh-sponsored program with the Economist Group and how Ricoh can help you to optimize your document-heavy processes to be ready for the future workplace, visit www.ricoh-europe.com.
So, shall we do it all again next year? Yeah, okay, well please join me then. Thank you very much indeed.
It's been a great opportunity to network and discuss the future with our customers.
Ricoh. Imagine. Change.